Hey, Raider Nation. Pirate flag, how's your heart doing? It's tough to keep the optimism with a season like this, right? 2-10, drama behind the scenes, and that feeling that we don't know what to expect on the next snap. But hang on, because today we're diving into all of this and figuring out what's going on with our Las Vegas Raiders. Grab your drink and come on in, because we've got a lot to cover. Check out what we're talking about today. Antonio Pierce under pressure. Will the coach survive to 2025? Aidan O'Connell takes responsibility for a crucial mistake. Does he deserve another chance, or is it time for a change? Max Crosby opens up. I'm losing my mind with the Raiders' worst season in years. Late season reinforcements. Shedrick Jackson and Brandon Smith come in to try to save a team lacking depth. So, can we have a chat about all this? Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. What would you change about the Raiders right now? Let's go! Antonio Pierce's debut as head coach was quite different from what he imagined. Drama, changes in the offensive command, and a streak of 8 consecutive losses have left the Raiders with a disastrous record of 2-10, tied for the second-worst record in the NFL. According to Albert Breer of NFL Network, Pierce is under significant pressure. The franchise has not guaranteed anything for 2025, and the buzz around the league is that he could be dismissed after just one season. Despite this, Breer noted that the team is still playing with intensity, especially in the last 3 games. The shift to Scott Turner as offensive coordinator has breathed new life into the offense, and the roster's youth, now the 6th youngest in the NFL, is something to consider. The big question is, will Tom Brady, now a co-owner of the franchise, have a significant say in Mark Davis's decision? Brady may prefer to bring in someone from outside, perhaps with a more established offensive background, to work with a young quarterback in the future. Pierce, on the other hand, has earned the respect of the team, but is that enough? The defeat to the Chiefs was a harsh summary of the Raiders' season. After an impressive comeback in the game, the team put itself in position for a game-winning field goal, but a poorly executed snap ended their chances of turning the game around. Quarterback Aidan O'Connell took the blame for the mistake. He stated that he started clapping too early, causing rookie center Jackson Powers Johnson to act according to the training. This accountability is admirable and showcases O'Connell's character, but it also raises a question. Is he still the future of the position for the Raiders? With a high pick in the upcoming draft, the pressure to select a quarterback is mounting. However, O'Connell has already shown flashes of talent and resilience in tough situations. Is it worth giving him a better roster and more time, or is it time to look for a new offensive leader? The Raiders are trying to fill gaps in the roster with new additions. Wide receiver Shedrick Jackson has been signed to the practice squad. At 25 years old and with impressive speed, he ran 40 yards in 4.31 seconds. Jackson brings raw potential that can be refined. Despite modest numbers in college and during his time with the Bengals, he could become a useful weapon for an offense that lacks explosiveness. Additionally, linebacker Brandon Smith, a former Penn State player and 4th-round pick of the Panthers, has also joined to bolster the defensive group. With stints at the Eagles and Jets, Smith is still looking to find his place in the NFL. He has the physical tools required, but will 5 games remaining in the season be enough to prove his worth? While the team is facing one of the worst seasons in its recent history, Max Crosby remains the heart and soul of the Raiders. But even he, known for his tireless energy, admitted that this season has affected him emotionally. In the podcast, Let's Go, Crosby opened up, I care about winning more than anything on the planet. There were moments when I felt like I was losing my mind. Despite the frustration, he continues to be a leader, guiding younger players and trying to maintain competitiveness in a year where almost everything has gone wrong. If there is something to build on with the Raiders, Crosby is that foundation. The franchise needs to surround him with talent that shares his mindset, especially with such a young and transitioning roster. Nation Raider, the 2024 season may be practically over, but the decisions made in the coming weeks will define the future of the franchise. Does Antonio Pierce deserve another chance? Does Aidan O'Connell have what it takes to be the leader of the offense? And can the new additions, like Shedrick Jackson and Brandon Smith, be more than just short-term bets? Additionally, the impact of Tom Brady on the franchise's strategic decisions will be one of the most intriguing stories to follow. With a high draft pick and several gaps in the roster, the Raiders have the opportunity to change the narrative. Now it's up to you. What would you do in the front office's place? Does Pierce deserve to stay? And who should lead the offense in 2025? Leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe to the channel for more analysis and discussions about the future of our team. Remember, the rebuilding starts now, and together we can take the Raiders back to the top. Pirate flag.